Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Ariel and I'm the owner of Ariebea Sticker Shop. In today's video I'm going to be unboxing my new planner from Erin Condren. Normally when I order things from Erin Condren I buy a ton of stuff, but this time I really just needed my refill inserts of my Daily Duo, so that is currently what I have here. These are the A5 Daily Duo inserts that you can put into ring planners. As you can see, they're punched here, so that's why it doesn't come with a cover or the spiral. I think last year was the first time I tried the Daily Duo in rings, which is something that I really like. As you can see, you do get two bundles of inserts here, and they're quite thick. They're thicker than last year for sure, because I know that they have redesigned some things and added a few more pages in the Daily Duo. So we're gonna go take a look at it today. Okay, so as you can see, I do have two really thick stacks of inserts here. Like I mentioned earlier in this video, they did do some format changes, and then they also added a few more pages into this year's Daily Duo. I'm not sure if I'm going to like it this year, but I bought it, so I'm obviously willing to try. So I'll go through the next 6 months. As you can see here, it starts in July of 2024, and then this half is January to June of next year. So I'll show you guys that a little bit later. So the Daily Duo design that I decided to go for is the bold blooms. They also have, I think, the Evolve collection, which is their more colorful collection, and then they have Canvas, which is like incredibly minimal. I'm still using my Canvas Erin Condren. It's a 7x9 coil planner. So normally Erin Condren comes out with at least one colorful layout, one kind of floral one, and then their basic canvas layout. So I got to the floral one because I got the Wildflowers, I think that's what it's called. But I got the floral one last year, and I did like that one. It wasn't my favorite design that they've ever done. I think I like the previous years, but there was another one the year before that I really enjoyed. So I just decided to get the bold blooms again this year, or the floral one again this year, because I don't always love the colorful layouts. So I'm gonna go ahead and flip through this. It's my first time seeing all of the designs. So I just fixed the lighting, so hopefully you guys can see the insert a little bit better. Again, as I mentioned, it is a very cloudy, rainy day, spring day, so bear with me on the lighting here. But I wanna go ahead and take a look at what this insert pack looks like. It looks pretty similar, but obviously with the new like illustrations on it, these floral illustrations. I would like to start this video off by saying I'm normally a very pastel girl, and I do really like florals, which is why I obviously chose the bold blooms. These colors aren't necessarily my colors, but I do prefer them over the more colorful layouts. I do love the texture and the style of these artworks. I love the purples and the pinks and the deep mauves as well. I'm not too sure about the yellows that I have seen in here, and I'm not a big fan of teal, but I don't think it'll be too bad as I flip through this. So this is what the monthly looks like. It is a Sunday start. Well, the font I think is a little bit different. Another big change that they've done here is that they colored in this sidebar section. Let's see what the dashboard looks like. So another change in the Daily Duo that I'm noticing is that the dashboard is on the left side now. Normally it is on the right, so these two pages have flipped. Actually, when I first started using the Daily Duo, I thought that the dashboard would be a lot better on the left side, so I'm going to try it out this time because they have changed everything about this layout. It seems like a good idea, so you can start your month on the left side of the page rather than the right side, and then you have your notes page on the opposite side in case you need it. I do really like having these types of pages. I really like the layout of it, and I hope they don't change that. So another thing that Erin Condren has changed is that they included a few more pages here. So normally you would have the one page of line paper on the back of your calendar here, on the back of your calendar, and then you would have your dashboard, but this time they decided to add a full sheet, double-sided sheet of line paper in here, which I thought was interesting. I think they did a few like customer polls and heard that people wanted more paper inside here, which I think is really funny because you already do get a lot of room in the Daily Duo because it is a day per page planner. But another interesting thing that Erin Condren has added here is a weekly layout, which I didn't think that they would ever include in the daily duo because it is called a daily duo, and I would expect there only to be dailies in a daily planner, so it's interesting that they decided to add this. Another thing about this is that it is undated. I would have liked it to be dated, of course, because this whole thing is a dated planner. I like the flexibility of this specific design for the weekly. You can use it for a variety of different things, like an overview of your day and then a checklist, or you can use it as a like menu plan if you are going to be doing a meal plan. It can be a grocery list, etc. And then on the opposite of this page, you go right into your dailies that are normally in the Daily Duo. When I first saw this layout, I was a little bit confused because I thought it would be a little bit more convenient to actually just put the weekly on this page versus on this one, which is attached to the daily pages. At least in my opinion, that would make more sense, so that I would actually be able to take out the weekly if I don't need it. Especially because I'm in a ring planner and I chose the ring inserts. So I think that would be a little bit better in terms of layout. So I'm gonna go ahead and test out these inserts in July when they start and see how I like it with this weekly layout and whether or not I need to use this page in between here, because I can always take this out. Of course you wouldn't be able to do that in a regular coiled planner, right? But I think it might be a good option for me personally. But like I said, after that weekly page, you go right into your dailies. And again, they changed a few things in here as well. I think the fonts are a little bit different, but one of the major changes is that they did take out the mini calendar up the top here. Personally, I really liked the mini calendar, so I'm sad to see it go. Again, I heard a few people wanted it gone, so what they've done is that they moved up their checklist, and then this space down here is now bigger. I personally really liked having that calendar there because it was easier for me to reference things at the top without going all the way to my monthly, especially because there's so many pages in a daily planner. I also really enjoyed the space that was like off to the side a little bit because I can write either like a holiday or a special event for that day in that area. Sometimes it's blank, sometimes it's not, so I understand why people might not use it, but I'm kind of sad that I'm kind of sad that it's gone, to be honest. Again, I'm going to try out this Daily Duo again for one more year, so if I end up not liking this layout, I might switch to another planner, especially because they keep making changes every single year. So it's kind of getting a little bit difficult to use like my favorite planners because they do change quite often in layout. So you get all 7 days of dailies, and then you do get another lined sheet of paper here. So again, double-sided lined sheet of paper, and then you have the weekly page here, and on the back of the weekly page is your daily. Again, for me, I would have preferred if the weekly was on this page so I can take it out of my planner. It would have been so cool if I was able to take out this weekly page if I don't need it, especially because it's undated, if I can take it out and use it for something else. I think that would have been really cool, especially because these are A5 ring inserts. What I love about ring planners and ring inserts in general is that they're always very customizable. You can take pages in and out, but with this and the way that they like put it together and laid it out makes it difficult for me to do that. Like I did mention earlier, in a spiral bound planner, you obviously wouldn't be able to do that unless you want to rip out a few pages. I mean, I have heard some people do that as well, but you wouldn't want to, I'm assuming you wouldn't want to rip out the weekly page because it is on the back of one of your daily pages. Maybe they did that on purpose, but I don't know. Quickly go ahead and show the rest of the dividers because the rest of the insert should be the same, so that was all of July. Here is the tab for August. I'm not a big fan of this color specifically. I don't mind like the khaki greens, but this sort of mustard yellow is not my favorite. But it's okay, it's only for, what, like 2 months in the whole year, so I'll get over it. So this is what August looks like, and then this is what the dashboard looks like. So the accent color for this month of August is that kind of mustardy color. I would have liked this color a lot more if it was a vibrant mustard, but this one is sort of like a muted blue tone mustard, which isn't my favorite. I much prefer all of these other tones, like the purple tones. I'm okay with the green, not so much with teal. So here is September. I do like the illustration, kind of like the texture of the paint as well. I think that's quite nice. And then this one is a dark style. I would really like to see Erin Condren do a more like pastel tone again. It's been a long time since they've done like really light or bright colors. The last year, the Wildflower ones, I guess technically it was lighter than this one. There was a lot more white and cream in it. However, the color and the tones that they've used are still sort of like the same color family as this one, if you know what I mean. They're still kind of like muted and gray toned. If they do a more pastel one, then I definitely would be interested in purchasing whatever that version is. It would be an even better bonus if it was a floral pastel. So this is what November looks like, sort of like a tealy blue. I actually like this blue, not so much the tab blue, but I kind of like this gray blue a little bit better. And then this is the super dark blue, almost navy here for November. And then this is December, which is green. I do like the look of the florals. I think they're unique. Just wish the colors or the color palette would change a little bit. So those are all of the inserts for the next half of the year up until this December. The very last page here, let me see you. So you do get New Year's Eve, which is the 31st, which is a Tuesday, and then you get a notes page, and then here is the back cover page, which has some more lines, and then some of the observances for 2024. So that is the end of the first half of these inserts. As you can see, it is a lot chunkier because they did add the that line page as well as the weekly page, so this definitely chunked up a lot more. If you do not have a ring planner that has really large rings, this might be hard to put into your planner unless you have like 35 mil rings. Otherwise, you'll only be able to carry a few months at a time, especially if you like to keep other notes and other pages in your planner along with these inserts. So I'm going to quickly show you guys what January to June looks like for 2025. There are a few extra bits and pieces in here, including this vellum, which I think looks very similar to the asterisk design from the Canvas collection. So there is that vellum piece, and then there are also stickers at the very back here. I do like using these stickers from Erin Condren, and they do match the planner theme, so the Evolve one does look different. So these are what the stickers look like. So I'm going to go ahead and quickly flip through the next half of the inserts that I have here from January to June of 2025. As you can see, my inserts are pretty beat up actually. On the side here you can see that it's all wavy, which is kind of annoying because I literally just got these, but I don't know really how to fix that. Anyways, let's just go through the planner. So again, there's always that title page and then the calendar here. It's with the same exact art and then the same exact designs as well. So again, January, it was this design as well, so you get the same thing, and it is all the same colors. So July was also this exact same color. So again, the dashboard's on this side, lined sheet of paper. Oh, yeah, that one's a little bit different. January starts on a Wednesday, as you can see here. You don't get that weekly page. I'm assuming the weekly page is in the first half of the inserts. So yeah. So I might like that layout more when it's not there because it's just the line page and then this one. But I'm pretty sure the rest of it, Saturday, let's flip here. So this is Sunday, and then you get the line sheet of paper, and then the weekly. And then on the back of the weekly is the next Monday. So yeah, all of these inserts are going to be exactly the same. I'll just quickly flip through the colors. So February is this yellowy color. Again, not my favorite, but that's all right. So this is the dashboard for February. And then here is March, which is kind of like a dusty purple. Like that. April. Yeah, I'm pretty sure these are the exact same dividers. Oops. May. And then this one is June. I'm just going to straighten that out a little bit because it got dented when they shrink wrapped it. It's June. So those are all of the inserts. I'll show you the very last page. Whoops. Okay, so this one ends on... So here's the format of the last few days of June. So you do get Sunday the 29th and that lined sheet of paper, the weekly, the Monday, which is the very last day of June, and then the Tuesday is already July of next year, 2021, so that is again a different color, and that's just one sheet. On the back you just get more notes and then the last cover page. So those are all of the inserts in here. So those are all of the changes that Erin Condren has done to the Daily Duo. This is the only planner that I repurchased for them during their latest launch. I'm excited to try out this layout. It's a different color palette than I usually go for, but I think that'll be okay. I'm gonna give it a go and see if I like some of the new changes. I found it really interesting that they added a weekly view in the Daily Duo. I never thought that they would ever do that, especially because you have so many calendars and everything already inside this planner, but I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna give it a fair chance. I just wanted to quickly show you some of the freebies that I got in this order, including this little sampler pack. So basically this is a sampler pack of some of the different layouts that Erin Condren is offering this year. So there are quite a few. You can use them right away as well. You can start using them in May, so here's May of 2024. So you get here the colorful layout. Oh, it says on here. So you get the Evolve Vertical here for 1 week. The next one is the Bold Blooms Horizontal, so this is the same one as here, the same colorway or design at least. Then this is the Canvas Vertical. I do love this layout a lot. It's the vertical hourly. This one is, what is this? Evolve Compact Vertical. I do like how much brighter these colors are in the Evolve, but I didn't love the design of it, if you know what I mean. I much prefer having florals versus that sort of design. I'm not sure what it's called. So after this, the next layout is the Evolve Daily. So this is what my Daily Duo would have looked like in the other colorway. So you can see that there are some brighter colors and you do get a few days in here, so that's nice. Here's another one of the colors. Oh, you even do get a dashboard. This is of the Bold Bloom, so it's very similar to what I showed you. And then you get the Bold Blooms Vertical. So the Bold Blooms Vertical versus this one, which is the Evolve Vertical. You can kind of see the difference in layout. Interesting, right? This is the Canvas Horizontal. Yeah. Then you get the Evolve Hourly. And then the last one is the Bold Blooms Compact Vertical, I believe. Yep. So you can kind of see which colorway that you enjoy, because they do offer quite a few different styles in here, so that's a really cool way to try out some of the planners before you make your purchase. So that is going to be it. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this haul. I hope it was helpful for you. If you are interested in getting the Daily Duo, specifically in the Bold Blooms, I haven't seen many people unbox this yet, so that's why I wanted to quickly get this video up. So I'm going to wrap up this video now. The sun is shining brightly now and blue skies are coming. So I'm going to go ahead and edit this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!